Thanks to Andy's mom on Twitter, we got this spectacular picture of the three of us in this marriage: Meghan, Marcus Anderson, and Harry. But where's Harry? It's like those games like Where's Waldo, in which you need to use your keen eye to spot the ginger winger in the wild, or like watching a Dora the Explorer episode. But instead of the map, you need to find a most awkward prince. And there you have it. Although I'm sure that is still hard to spot, right? Let's get closer so you can get a better look. Well, yeah, that's Harry. I keep saying this, and nobody pays attention. You know how important are afternoon naps for your nervous system and your well being? Well, the Spanish know. That's their national sport. But Harry keeps missing his afternoon nap, and then this is what happens. He falls asleep in the best part of the game. You can see the guy in glasses right beside him trying to wake him up to no avail. Meghan will never waste a single opportunity to mock any respectful moment, like this one, shared by Harry's gray suit on Twitter during Canada's National Anthem. I mean, what was going through Meghan's head? This is my question. What is so funny to her? Is she skimming her next move, or already has dropped the ginger mission going? Even from a body language perspective, I think it's hard to tell. As for Harry, well, he's playing the 1,000 yard spare that we are used to see, well, pretty much every time. Maybe thinking about how trading his royal life for this was not the deal that he bargained for. Maybe he didn't even know what freedom actually meant to him. That's sad. And Chris Sanchez, well, he must be thinking, I am not being paid enough for this. And now that we mention him, what is a bodyguard doing there with them? Is that some kind of important signal? Oh, we're so important and critical for humanity. We need security everywhere. What a night for Azza and the discount Duchess. The royal rebels traded their crowns for hockey helmets as they jetted off to Vancouver for a surprise appearance. And you can see how the attendants around them couldn't care less. Snug in their VIP box at the Rogers Arena, they were the ultimate cheerleaders as the Vancouver Canucks face off against the San Jose Sharks. As disturbing as this sounds. And this one took center stage for the ceremonial puck drop with the spotlight on him. Well, he seemed a bit, how do I say this, puck struck, holding onto the puck like it was some kind of royal scepter until Thomas Hertel nudged him back to reality. Drop it, mate, he might as well have said, but the Prince of Awkwardness was just phased out from reality as usual. We see him talking to them, but I can't make out what he was saying. Maybe he was asking, can I pinch your nipples? And they like, what? No, what's the matter with you? Oh, never mind. Yeah, that kind of things happened with Harry. The Canucks skated up to victory in spite of the odd movements of the dastardly duo. Seriously, those little Harry dance are not the manliest, that's for sure. And I also feel bad for Meghan's acting teachers. I think they might need a drink or two to get over this. But in case you're wondering, this is not your fault. If you're watching this, this is not your fault. Some people just cannot be saved. Maybe they want to remind the masses that Canada holds a special place in their hearts. It was their love nest after ditching royal life and where the Duchess of Sausages filmed Suits. The 2017 Invictus Games in Toronto was their couple's debut, a far cry from their current Montecito mansion woes. And yes, that lady in the background is every single one of us. I feel for her. But methane also has a past sprinkled with a dash of mystery and a hint of hunky athletes. She apparently had a thing for sports stars, from her prom date Danny Segura, a thespian with a flair for the dramatic, to her intelligent hot mess face at Northwestern University. In her own words, there she caught the eye of basketball heartthrob Steve Lepore. Fast forward a bit, and we find Methane cousin up to the other extreme. London-born actor Robert Pattinson during the making of Remember Me. Irony strikes, as this minor role was a gift from her then fiancé Trevor Engelson, and rumors thrill of late night serenades and close encounters with the vampire, but sources on the set were quick to call it a tall tale. Methane and Trevor were, after all, engaged by the following year. But the plot thickens just before her marriage skated into a wall. Methane was spotted with Michael Del Soto, a macho professional ice hockey player. She jetted off to Toronto and New York to bask in his athletic glory, calling him the best on social media. Yet, when cornered about their entanglement, Michael played it cool as ice, denying any romantic link and leaving Trevor more than 2,000 miles away in California to stew over the photos. Oh my God. And I have to tell you, this show has been especially difficult to make. You know how hard is it to come up with words that rhyme with puck and that are family friendly as well? But at least it's testing my English skills. But since we're talking about memories and all the stuff, remember when Meghan gracefully ascended into the regal realms of British royalty? Oh, so many of you knew what was coming, especially, of course, Her late Majesty, the Z-list actress transmutated from a Sunset star on Suits to the Duchess of Sausages, a title she embraced with the fervor of a Black Friday shopper. But fast forward a few royal chapters, and we find ourselves in the midst of a curious plot twist. The Duchess of Sausages, having once strived for the glitz and glamour of royal titles, is now seemingly backpedaling with the force of 1,000 market claws. The word on the street is that the Meg, in her latest PR stunt, is fervently waving her magic wand, or PR mallet, if you will, to be known once more as Meghan Markle, sans the Duchess trimmings. It's odd, right? It's a brand reinvention worthy of a Hollywood script. From a branding perspective, it's as if someone's trying to repackage caviar back into a tin of tuna. After years of basking in the glow of royal association, our leading lady is now dancing the delicate tango of rebranding again, tiptoeing back to her pre-Duchess days. But it's still interesting that she managed to include the royal cipher besides her name at the hockey game. So, it's a PR maneuver so costly it might need some brand new multi-million contracts to make it work. I remember the days when the mere mention of Duchess of Sausages would turn heads faster than you, say, the Tig. Although that turning heads so fast can produce nausea, so be careful with that.